Hello and welcome to Homebody. This is a game made by Game Grumps and I was super excited to play. Before we begin, make sure you are subscribed and leave me a comment before you leave. Tell me if you liked it or not. And without further ado, let's jump right in. Okay. 16. Six, 7. I feel like the game is trying to tell me something here. Now we go Minesweeper. Haha! We did it, we did it, we did it. Diagram of panel labeled 3. Next to it is sales brochure for brisk commutative modular conduit array. I guess those are panels I've been seeing around. It says the benefit of the design is that you can combine panel layouts to direct power multiple arrays at once. Guess that means you can combine multiple solutions as long as you draw a path that avoids X's from both diagrams. This is what we needed. Okay. I have hiccups, sorry. It's a mountain of copies of newspaper from the 70s. Like Ness drove around buying up every copy he could. The art section promises an article called "It's Happening Last Tuesday." Let's read it. The Chimps and Timber. August 20th, 1974. It's happening last Tuesday. The group of young men and women run a gamut of creative and professional aspirations. A writer here, a hyperrealist painter here, and an industrial engineer turned performance artist beside. The latter would be Clara Jones, whose reputation rapidly rose throughout the past year as the holder of the revitalist happenings of the highest order. Her work dazzling and frustrating poets and academics alike. Just last week, the group to which Jones belongs gathered and discussed steel plans. Gathered in a disused steel plant beneath a meteor shower to take in her latest work, orchestrated with her creative partner, Parker Ness. Parker, I have an interesting thing I've always noticed about you, is that when someone asks you how you are, you only list the work you're doing. So how are you really? I do worry sometimes that you're running yourself to death on that little hamster wheel in your brain. Forgive me if that sounds harsh. I find myself spinning out on my own quite often lately. I hope this is not the case for you. I'm so glad to hear that you're getting positive feedback on your writing. I'm sure that's incredibly validating when you put so much time and effort and passion into it all these years. I would love to take a peek at what you're working on. But in return, I would enjoy it if you would show me behind the curtain a bit. What are you thinking about these days? Are you spending time with people who care about you? Are you doing things that give you joy? Are you getting out of the house? I hope you still smile the way you used to, Clara. Mr. Ness, while we are grateful to have received your submission, come hell or higher waters, it unfortunately does not fit with our future plans for publication. We commend you on your highly original gonzo approach and encourage you to continue submitting your work to other publications that might be better fit for your unique voice. Regards, Roger Derrickson. Legends of Astonishment Editorial Team. Okay. Didn't sleep yet. I'm gonna take a nap. Bye, madam. Good luck seeing you again. Bye, Min. Have a good nap. Alright, let's go find the pushy buttons. We might die again before we get there. I feel much better. I'm doing good. But thank you. Click on the thing! Hello? Dolly, my love. Chill out. Dolly. Okay. Ah! Yeah, I totally cheated. I was tired of dying. There's a door that leads to the gas tunnels down there? So we didn't even need that door. No! Ay, ay, ay.
We're out there just shredding stuff up. I don't necessarily want the dogs out there. The thing is shut. Right now the gate's shut, so it would be okay if they have to go potty. But just check with us before you bring them out there. Just to make sure that the gate's shut, or just check the gate.
Okay. Good morning. Can I... Oh! This is the hedge maze. Clara, do you remember when you pulled me aside after our last performance together? We were both caked in plaster. Your dear and I had been so unpleasant that day, neurotic and lashing out. And you said, Parker, one of these days you'll need to ask yourself why you need to manufacture a bad guy. I laughed. I laughed at you. I want to grab that young man by the ears and thrash him. What a petty fool. I could have said this to you even once. And I never did. You are not only a genius, but you are indescribably better an emotional being than I am. I have never been more enchanted with the things a person creates. The work we did together felt like puzzle pieces fitting, like finally being able to breathe. I hated my work, less than knowing my myriad of weakness had the honor of existing alongside your strengths. And what did I do with that? Laughed. Sometimes I wish you were here. I'm sorry. $9,009. Oh! This adds a unit of power to the accumulator. Good thing there's a shortcut break back here, since I'll need to do this again to power the whole thing up. Eulogy for the chosen few continued. Ace awoke on a cold slab, aching, squinting against the fluorescent light. His skin felt very tight and pink, like canvas stretched too far. There was a block in his memory, a distinct absence of thought. Where the hell am I? Ace shouted, or tried to. It's awake, came the garbled voice from behind him. Ready the instruments. Ace recoiled in horror as the figures approached, silhouetted in the harsh light. Their features became clear as they closed in on them. Their eyes were bulbous and strange, their bodies encased in shimmering suits. It began to dawn on Ace. What happened after he found these concentric circles in the fields? Aliens. Memories began to trickle in. The great lightning from the heavens, the sense of floating upward, the inward shifting of probing tools and ice-cold scalpel cuts of that greatest voice speaking to his soul. Ace caught the glimpse of himself reflected in the chrome of their instruments and gasped. There, he saw the face, his eyes locked out from. The skin smooth and plastic, the fluttering fringed eyelashes, the cupid lips. My God, what had they done? His chiseled figures had been reduced to a facsimile of a baby doll's head. He tried to open his mouth and cry out, but his heart sank as it all came out. This can... the way... His heart sank as all that came out was the canned wailing of a baby he now was. To whom it may concern, thank you for your submission of eulogy for the chosen few. As ours is a short fiction anthology magazine, we regret to inform you that we are currently uninterested in manuscripts longer than 2 single-spaced pages. Before submitting again, we suggest you pare your 120-page work down to fit these speculations. Sincerely, Muriel Strober, assistant to the editor. Tales to terrify and titillate. Okay.